All right, y'all. Let's add some collision detection and fight back against the invasion. Hello and welcome to the Musty Game Dev. I'm here with another video. We love games and we love game development. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did, but I just got kaboomed. And yeah, today we are going to shoot stuff like we're shooting, but now we gotta shoot the stuff, and specifically shoot the light colored circles. So yeah, like the dark colored circles give us points, the light ones take away points, and the collision box is like brutal. So shoot, there we go. So yeah, and we can shoot now, based on our video from last week. I want to be able to shoot the light colored. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. So yeah, I want to be able to shoot the light colored ones. Okay. We'll stop the game there. Let's not maximize this time, just focused. Start with a file save project. Let's go into the game scene, go to scene, and here we go. All right, so first off, we know that the circles are prefabs, and I believe they come from the Joule prefab. And so we already have some collision detection going on here. The box collider 2D is set up as a trigger. And so now the next thing is, let's look at the code here on that trigger. Falling Joule script. Maybe we have something there. So go here, hit the three dots, left click on edit script. Okay, cool. So on trigger enter 2D, right, we have this. If it's the player tag, then we add a point. When do we... Oh, that's interesting. Let's go to Game Manager. Because I forgot how I made this game. Let's see. When did we remove point, right? We have one reference here. Falling boom. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So the falling boom are the dark color circles that take away points. And actually this is what we want to shoot. So we could say if collision does not equal null, and collision dot game object dot compare tag, we'll say bullet, and then we will say destroy. Game object. And yeah, first we'll destroy what's colliding, and then we'll destroy the game object. Yep. And the reason why is because when we destroy the game object, this game object is the one that holds this component. So we don't want to run into a reference error when we destroy the game object before destroying the collision.game object. So that's why we're doing that in that order. And then there's definitely ways we can improve the code. We can do a general if collision not null, and then inside of that if, then we can do these other checks, and then we can also save these as constant strings so that, you know, if we need to change the value, we change it in one place. But for now, we'll just do that and see if that's enough. If that's enough, that'd be cool. I think we do need to add a bullet tag. I don't think we have that set up, but I could be wrong. I already forgot what we did last week. Yeah, it's untagged. So let's add the bullet tag. Come back here to our prefabs, open up bullet, tag it, and do a file save. Come out of that prefab, then do a file save project. All right, let's try it. Let's see what we have here. Nothing's getting destroyed. So it looks like that's not triggering. Okay. Ah, got kaboomed. All right. Never fear. I do think the problem could be that the bullet doesn't have a box collider, a triggering box collider on it. We do have a circle with a sprite renderer. Okay, so we leave that there. So let's add a box collider 2D component. And this window is huge. Let's edit that collider. There we go. Make that tighter. Nice and tight. Okay, we'll do a file save. And then let's see. I don't think this has to be a trigger as well. Well, let's just see. Do a file save project, hit play. Yeah, that's cool. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess something with the yeah, the collision is affecting. It's like changing. That's a fun one. That is a fun one. Hey, you win, I guess. Okay. So I think that's happening because the bullet position is here. It's like a little bit on the inside. Kind of, I guess. But definitely within the player's collision box. Which is here. Which is actually a weird place. Why did I do it that way? That's kind of dumb. Huh. Okay, let's edit this. Man, I don't need to be on the floor. but just like here. Yeah. Okay. So I definitely think, yeah, that the box layers are affecting each other. So I want to say the easy fix should be to set this as a trigger. Let's see. Yeah, doesn't have the same effect. Cool. Solving problems. Yeah, I like shooting the stuff. Yeah, and I guess like, ooh, the dark colored circles should also disappear, I think. And then later on, we'll probably build a system where we just hide the stuff, so we don't have to, you know, create more new stuff. That we kind of keep the memory kind of consistent, the memory allocation. I mean, if we're really going for more performance stuff, we don't have to do that. But, yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to the code here. So yeah, let's do a general if collision does not equal null. Then we can remove a point here. Then we can do the same for this one. And we'll add a point. That would be funny. I mean, that's what's cool, right? You just build like little systems, you build methods, and you just add it and just play with, you know, game mechanics. I could do this right here. That's not the intention of my game design, but the flexibility of the code base allows me to do that. That's pretty cool, I think. And just like the reasoning from my game design perspective is that for now, you're getting points from collecting the dark colored circles. And then, yeah, I guess a preview for the next video would be actually to create like a health bar, which is something I've actually never done before. So it'll really be kind of like a new thing for me. Because each level is like you defending a part of the planet from invasion. So if you allow for stuff to fall on that part of the planet, it's like you're allowing the planet to get destroyed. So if it gets destroyed enough, then you lose. I think that's what I'm going for. So that's why you don't get points from destroying stuff. And obviously, this is flexible. It might change in the future, but for now, that's what I want to try out. If it's not fun, then we can switch it to something else. All right. So that makes it a little bit simpler to read, right? If collision does not equal null, right? If there's an actual collision, we want to go into these if statements. Instead of putting this condition as an and statement in both of those ifs, we can just do one and then kind of branch into these other ones. Okay. And then let's make these private constant string types. We'll say player, not trigger, player tag string. And then bullet tag string. And just to make sure here, yep, yuppers. And that should be good. Yeah. Cool. So a little code cleanup. Very nice. Well, that looks nice. That looks like a good solid method. We know exactly what it does. I like that. That's nice code right there. Okay, then the next part here is going to the falling jewel. And we'll also say, like, we add the point, but then we will also destroy it. All right. That was good. And we could change this to here. As you can see, then we kind of need like one location for these constants. Because then we're just creating constants all over the place. For now, we'll just create constants all over the place. But like on like bigger projects, you probably have like an empty class that doesn't inherit from mono behavior. And then just have your constants there. And they would all be public values or even static values. And then you can just like use them, you know, in any part of the code base. And of course, if you have any questions or want me to go over something in more detail, leave me a comment. That's the best way to get feedback. To give me feedback, also going into Discord and posting in there is a great way to give me feedback. Okay. Let's see here. We shouldn't have any errors, but we may. I might miss something. There we go. Now the only problem is there's it's not. It got me at the end. Wow, it kind of flew my body there. That's interesting. So we need to actually produce more jewels. And it actually might be a better thing. Oh, I should have shot it so it didn't take away. Okay. Now I'm thinking, like, if I go with this game design, then the kaboom should only drop, like, so often, right? Or I have to find ways to, like, stop it without stopping it. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So let's see. Let's look at our game manager. We need more booms. Or more jewels. Oh, so that's how I did it. Interesting. So I'll just Control D to duplicate. Change his position to over here. So yeah. But we're gonna definitely need more stuff. Because it can't just be like, oh, there's 3, you know, you get 3 points. That's not gonna work. Yeah, if y'all wondering where the kaboom is, it's right there. Kind of helping it, you know, to take a while, right? That could be an extra challenge, though. That could be interesting. Like, there are a limited number of jewels. And so if you miss your opportunity, you pretty much have to restart. But I don't know if I don't know if that's fun. It's interesting. I don't know if that's fun. Oh, there we go. I got to even 4. Interesting. There we go. I mean, this is kind of like the first level, so. Yeah, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. That could essentially work. Okay. Okay. That could work. That could work. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Next couple weeks is going to be holidays, and I need to most likely take a step back and see where I want to go with the game design. It'd be dope to have some better art, to be honest with you, and some music. But I think I just need to just create more levels, create a level picker. So you can, like, yeah, pick levels and then add the ability to save your progress to a file. So you can have, like, actual progression. Then that way I can release a new version of this so people could play it and give me feedback. So yeah, so people could play it and give me feedback. Because yeah, I I want to, release this game, actually release it. So that's the ultimate goal. And I want to bring you all along for that journey. So thanks for being on this journey with me. And I greatly appreciate all of you. And that's what we're going to do. That's today's video. And yeah. So hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. Have a happy holiday. And yeah. I will most likely post something, but maybe I'll just post stuff from my live streams on Twitch. So maybe some Dispatch gameplay. And then, yeah, come back in the new year with some new stuff to show off. All right. Cool. Yes. Stay musty. Musty game dev. Ooh, it's musty in here.